Dear Miss Gomez, I'm calling you back in regards to your request for your student to be in 3 AP classes. Going back through your son's educational career, I feel that we will allow your student to be in the 3 AP classes. Over the last year, your student has not demonstrated the required minimum requirements for being in this class. However, looking back at his freshman year, your student was a straight A student. I feel that maybe your student has not been challenged, and that may address your concern. We will go through the AP process with your student and support him as he needs. If at the first semester it is not, I would suggest or recommend that we sit down and have a meeting to discuss further actions with your son in regards to being in an the 3 APA classes or being in the regular classes. Please give me a call back so we can discuss this matter further. That would be my message to the parent. My rationale behind it is when we look back at the student's record his freshman year, he was highly successful in school, almost to the point where it appears he was not challenged at his academic ability. For going through his his sophomore, junior year, he may have slacked off due to boredom. Maybe he wasn't being challenged. Maybe this student wasn't tested for GATE. We're unaware of a lot of specifics about this student. Based on the specifics that we were given, the student had a bad year last year, so he's not eligible for the class because he didn't hold the 3.0 GPA average. But as we go back through his history, the student excelled in all academic areas, which leads me to believe that possibly this student's needs were not being met and he was not being challenged, so he gave up due to boredom. So as I stated in my message with the parent, this is something that I would allow the student to do for the first semester in order to see if the challenge is key there. The student demonstrated no other issues prior to last year's grades, which means he does have the ability to be successful. So we'll try it for the first semester and then look back, meet with the parent continually in order to make sure that we are making the right choice for this student so that he has the equity access that all students have. But outright denying him when his track record or based on the knowledge does not support that he is not an APA student is pretty minor in my opinion, because like I stated before, he has no prior history of failing school, getting bad grades. It seems like maybe he had a year where something's going on. It wasn't specific about what's going on, but he didn't meet the 3.0 GPA, whereas prior he had a long history of honor roll and success. So we need to harvest that, and if this student is being bored, that's a way that we can go ahead and challenge this student. But outright denying the student is not the ultimate goal that we have in education. We want to make sure that every student reaches their full potential. So we need to go ahead and harvest that and look at this case as his long outstanding record is showing that he is deserving of these APA classes versus 1 year where he might not have met those expectations for a number of reasons, but those weren't specific. I mean, maybe the parents had a divorce. Maybe there's stuff we don't know, but the prompt was not specific enough to tell me any information in regards to why he's had an excellent academic career and then 1 year he didn't. So as far as I'm concerned, we should offer it to them and then just meet continually with the parent in order to make sure that we are making the right academic academic choices for that student. All right, thank you very much.